I'm going to start this episode with a little bit of an apology. I'm not going to call it that because I don't really know what I'm apologizing for, but I have noticed, even though I don't put much weight in it these days, don't put much stock in it because of fairly obvious YouTube changes, the dislike bar has been increasing with the length of the episodes. The longer the episodes, the more, or the lower the like to dislike ratio is, or the more it skews towards the negative. And look, I totally get it. If you're watching a 30-minute an episode a day series and it slowly creeps up more and more and more, for me personally, I would not have the time to be able to commit an hour and 20 minutes to watching a series. And sometimes there can be big things, big outcomes that happen, you know, amid that 1 hour and 20 minutes that yeah, you'd be interested in seeing, but you're not going to commit to the whole thing. I totally understand that. I totally get it. Simultaneously, it's not like me trying to skew the YouTube metrics or anything like that. I'm not trying to be like, yes, let's get long episodes for all that ad revenue. I make sure there's the same amount of ads on every episode, no matter the length. I go in and delete them all manually. But I'm not going to apologize for enjoying Crusader Kings 3, because that's ultimately what it is, right? I'm not thinking like today I'm going to sit down and record for an hour and a half. In fact, most days I sit down and I say, look, it's got to be 30 minutes today. I've got so much to do. And then it ends up being ages because I'm actually enjoying playing one of my favorite game series of all time in a way that I never used to with this particular installment of that. I never used to really care about CK3 because I thought it was fairly bare bones on release, I will admit. I said that very publicly in a lot of videos. I said it to Paradox, to people actually working on the game. And with the addition of the culture system and the buildings and the artifacts and everything, it has drawn me back in with the RPG mechanics. If there were societies, I'd be all in. So, you know, no pressure on that one. I suppose that's kind of what your tours and tournaments are in a way. But it has drawn me back in, and it's just a legitimate enjoyment that sometimes goes out of hand. I'm going to try and rein it in a bit. I promise. We're not going to do an hour-long episode today. I know I said that yesterday, but today I don't have the time for that. It's already 1:30 a.m. I have to build up a bit of a buffer for upcoming medical stuff, so if there's any missing episodes or anything like that, that's why. But I am going to try and be more focused. So, with that said, King Cannoli the Devil, his current goal in life is to make sure that his son and heir, and ultimately a tool that he has been grooming for the Karling dynasty. I would liken this, for those of you who've watched Game of Thrones, to an almost Tywin Lannister, Jaime Lannister style relationship between the two of them. This kid is an incredible warrior. He's handsome, he's genius, he's very, very skilled at combat, he's a martial genius. The kid knows what he's doing, right? And our guy is the guy behind the scenes, pulling all the strings and setting him up to really lead the Karling dynasty to a level of greatness it hasn't seen for a long time. And that's what the plan is. Now, I love some of the suggestions in the comment section from last time. We should have a grand tournament to put this kid through his paces. Obviously, we can only really do that when he's 16, because you can't go into a tournament when you're a kid. We should be having feasts and hunts and pilgrimages and do whatever I can with this kid, right, to make him the best that he possibly can be. Whether I can inherit him to a realm or whatever, we'll see what happens. You know, having him studying the languages whenever there's an option. We have no court tutor, so I'll solve that very quickly. Doing everything for this child because he is, you know, with the right education and focus and being pushed in the right direction, this kid is going to lead us to a whole new era. Sorry, where are my minor titles? Have I already forgotten how to play this game? Court positions. Thank you. Don't listen to me. Nutcakes, because of his high learning and his genius trait, because of course he's an astute intellectual, is very good at teaching others languages. That's so good. An architect. My wife, who actually randomly during yesterday's episode got the architect trait. I noticed it when I was watching a little bit of the video back. I just jumped between it to make sure the audio and like everything's fine. I noticed that at some point she went from not having the artifact trait, architect trait, God, I've got artifacts on the mind, to suddenly having it towards the end of the episode, which is amazing, because that means that she's a very, very good administrator, which is exactly what we want to see. I'm just going to fill these with whoever has the height, basically whoever's at the top of the list. I just really don't care otherwise. Perfect. And what benefit is she giving us? The fact that she's in that position as an architect must be pretty massive, right? Antiquarian, Cavalry Master, Court Tutor, blah, 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 blah. There it is. Building construction time minus 30%. Hey, our limiting factor for a while there was the speed at which we could build buildings. Now, I am saving up currently to be able to invest into the child in whatever way we can. We're going to start selling off artifacts that we don't want. The other thing I wanted to point out is yesterday when I was collecting artifacts, whatever, I looked at the Pope and I said, oh, he's got an artifact that should be ours. He must have taken it from us when we went to war. No. Someone paused the video and read it properly, unlike me. So somewhere in here is something about La Baguette. Go to the esoteric. Where the hell did I see it? Where was it last time? Sorry, bear with me here. Yeah, I can't see it currently. Did I buy it off of him? Either way, there's a book that one of the old popes had written about biscotti, I believe it was. And it was the Pope wrote a book about biscotti. Again, it could have been pan au chocolat or whatever, about the conquest of Rome. It's really, really cool. So I thought, hey, that's kind of cool. We'll let the Pope keep it because it's like a nice tale to keep going there, right? Duke Guntram of Upper Lorraine. What was I doing with you? Why do I have a hook on you? Is that just somebody that we happen to... I wasn't trying to, like, buy an artifact or anything, right? I think this was just a bloke that... Yeah, I think this was just a guy that we found out was a witch or murder. Okay, cool. We'll just cash out on that one then. And then this guy, too, I believe was the same story. Were you the... Oh, no, attempted murder from you as well. You dirty boy. Now, here's the other thing. Someone pointed out, I should steal the Iron Crown of Lombardy. I know, artifacts, blah, 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 blah. It's a big part of the game now. You can't deny it. Royal Court really did add that to it. I'm just going to take a cash for this one too, whatever. Someone said you should get the Iron Crown of Lombardy. Totally agree. The other one is, someone pointed out that I misread one of the best weapons in the game. If we go back to weapon here. Now, I stole the crossbow. I read this prize axe as, if you look at that, friendly fatal casualties 12%, enemy fatal casualties 12%. I thought it was like you kill more, but they kill more in return. It's like risk reward, whatever. Maybe you've got some enemy traits that lower it or some command traits that lower it. But no, friendly fatal casualties minus 12%. So it is actually kind of better. Lower prowess, I believe, by like 1 point, but I'm going to try and buy that, or at least try and find a way to get that bloody thing. He won't accept, but if we got a hook, he actually would. So let's start fabricating that hook then. Cool. Who are we killing? Let me just refresh my mind here. Trying to murder Count Antoine, right, because he had a plot on us, and this guy was... Oh, sorry, he has one of our hooks, and we've just not been able to kill the bloody guy. So, the focus for the next kid, then, is get all of the martial books, which we've succeeded with, so we don't have to do anything on that front. I don't think there's anything else I can really steal for him, so these final artifacts, that's kind of it. I'll go for the Iron Crown of Lombardy after this, I suppose, just because I could. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's terribly sad. It's the way of life. Oh... They lost their final child, but to be fair, they had 6 genius kids between them. I've never seen anything like it in all my tenure in Crusader Kings. 6 genius kids is actually unfathomable. That's like such a low chance. If anybody wants to do the maths on it, by all means, I'm certainly not going to do that. It's just completely nuts, right? Caliph Mahalab's half-sister, Faria, has been unusually forthcoming. Do you have any particular weak spots I should know? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Why am I fabricating a claim on this guy? Was there a reason for that? I think it was just to make some money, right? But that's fine. It's still going to go through. I guess we'll have a tournament then. And I love the idea that this guy's going to carry on. This guy's, sort of got that idea in his head from his father about re-embodying Charlemagne. This guy tried to steal all the artifacts, failed, had no en route. This guy's stolen the artifacts, but he still isn't exactly the unifier of Europe like Charlemagne was. This is where we would tell the stories and really get this into this kid's head, really hammer it home. And I feel like he's watched, like, obviously, pan au chocolat was dead before this kid was born. But, ooh, interesting. Did he just get stubborn? It's not bad. A stubborn military character isn't terrible. Resentful planner, ooh. Very rational and somewhat vengeful. Interesting. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. As their king, my vassals owe me their allegiance. Their word is law, but how... my word is law, but how much is their obedience without devotion worth? Fury is a far more effective tool, or I will win their unwaveringly loyalty. Remember, it has worked so well for this guy to keep up a public face of goodness and an evil background, I think is probably fair to say. So, we're going to just take on the stress. This strategy has worked beautifully. He's been caught doing 2 plots in his entire life. So I think if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Do you have anything good? Or shall I just cash out on this one as well? You got bison hide. What did the buffalo say when he's dropped his son off at school? I'll let you figure that one out. Give me that. Yeah. Honestly, we'll just save up the money for the grandest of tournaments. And I want this kid to enter, and I want him to do well. And I think he will do very, very, very well. And I'm just going to have him study languages, sure. Czech, Slovian, okay. Norse Gael. Italian would be a great language for him to learn. So I think we'll have him learn that. That seems like a fantastic idea. And a new diplomacy perk. Whoa. So, of course, we totally have maxed out. Basically, Schemer and Torture. I didn't take Torture in the end. I forgot, but it wasn't a big deal. It gives, like, Prowess and Dread, which you don't have to worry about. Anyway, Family Hierarch. Children receive 1 to 3 extra skill points This could be great. Oh, only one marshal for Baguette Karling, but you know what? It's one extra marshal. I can't complain. What I did note there, Nutcase got the maximum 3 learning there, which is pretty great. I believe it was this one, right? Nutcase Karling increased his... Yeah, there it is. That's really, really good, because this guy is our court tutor. So I'm happy to see it. This guy, oh, man, he might be my favorite character. I was talking about this in our Discord. But basically, Brother La Baguette, the original Karling series I did, because this series was kind of inspired by the original, well, directly inspired by the Crusader Kings 2 series I did. That's where Brother La Baguette came from, one of my favorite CK2 characters of all time, but the series was originally led by whoever the default base game character is that spawns in, right? It was named, the series was kind of posthumously named the La Baguette series after Brother La Baguette because he was the best character. I think this one might be the Cannoli series. I think it's almost impossible to top this guy, and I've said that about so many characters in this series. They're all just so... They've all just done so much good stuff. King Pan au Chocolat the First, and Meringue, and Croissant, even though I think we only played as him for a little while. Then, of course, Baguette himself. It was just so good, wasn't it? They've all been so good, but I feel like this guy has... He has been the evilest, most piece of shit. He has condemned his soul in exchange for making this playthrough incredible. And I was saying this to Endrin in Discord, that this might be the Cannoli series. 72%, 82%. Come on. He can't escape a third time, surely. And my god, he actually did. I'm in awe that this guy has dodged 3 murder plots now, if I'm not mistaken. It might have even been 4. Yeah, help me with this scheme. Yeah, please do. By all means. Again, I'm just doing it for the money. This isn't really a big deal at this point. Fabricate hook failed. Oh, damn. That's unfortunate. It's a 90% success chance, too. I feel like he's losing a bit of his edge in his old age. He's become very, very sharp with diplomacy. But when you spent your whole life keeping up fake appearances, you learn how to manipulate people. And I feel like diplomacy and intrigue really do go hand in hand at this point. We've got to see how this kid comes out. He's got 15 martial at the age of 13. And when he gets his education, look, I would put money on him getting a level 3 education. I think he's got like a 53% chance, presuming the other education roles have gone in our favor. There's no way to know that. It's purely random. I would say he's probably got like a 50% chance of getting that level 4 education. We'll see how it goes. Sybil Karling, born to Demetra and Cornetto. Why do we get to name this kid? They were non-matrilineally married. Who's in line to the Byzantine Empire right now? Demetra. Hold on. Hold on, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Demetra. If I were to rip through Byzantium like a fucking fiend, would I be able to get... No, it was purely accidental. Kill you. Kill your son. Then we kill you and your son. Is it agnatic cognatic? Male preference primogeniture. But when there are no males left. Male preference primogeniture. So we've got to kill like 5 guys. And then our house takes over the Byzantine Empire. Almost certainly will be deposed almost immediately. But with a strong alliance to us, they might think twice about doing that. Because we have 26,000 troops. How many vassals in the Byzantine Empire are going to be able to rise up with that? Despot of Epirus, that's the highest rank. Oh, what about the King of Hellas? 16,000. Creeds has 10,000. Cyprus. We'd have to get like 3 or 4 vassals banding together to overthrow me and my Karling installee on Byzantium. Oh my god, this is accidentally the best. I didn't even think about it. Of course it was a matrilineal, because she was in someone else's court. We killed her husband, and I was doing it just for the alliance. Oh, looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Okay, hear me out here, then. I can't believe I'm about to do this, but we could take the Byzantine Empire. The problem is, if we want to take the Byzantine Empire, our successor would have to be Cornetto. Don't get me wrong. As far as characters go, the guy is great. The sad part is he's a compassionate intrigue character, which makes him very difficult to play. It's going to be super, super high stress, and a lot of our, you know, we can't blackmail without taking on a huge amount of stress. We can't fabricate hooks without taking on a huge amount of stress, etc., etc. Is it worth it for the Byzantine Empire? Oh, I could be persuaded. Let's keep that going in the background. Oh dear, a bastard child. Duke Baku has been swayed. Excellent. And this guy was just swaying to buy his artifact, right? Which we've already done. So, I mean, I'm just gonna like cut my losses there and move on. I'm gonna go for this Byzantine idea. What is the Byzantine Emperor loves us? Everybody loves us because we're a kind man. We're not the devil everybody says we are. Someone pointed this out in Discord too, that this is actually era appropriate. Glasses started appearing in Italy, as in eyeglasses to fix your vision. Started appearing in Italy in the late 13th century, which is exactly what the year is. Which is why suddenly you see all these characters like that cyberpunk man we saw yesterday. It's what we're seeing, all these characters wearing glasses all of a sudden. How cool is that? It's not, it's fucking sad as all hell, but I think it's cool, and I'm the coolest guy. Hello, what did I want from you again? What was I threatening this man? I want your axe, that's right. Give me your axe. I'm happy to take on a bit of tyranny for my beautiful, fine son. Again, he doesn't care about his children. I don't think he's particularly attached to them. He loves the idea of them. Great Karling conquerors. So what did that give? That gave 12 prowess. They both give the same amount of prowess, but this one does give 14% knight effectiveness. Oh, shit. That one lowers... So the difference is that one makes your knights a lot stronger and gives the fatal casualties. The difference between the crossbow and the axe is... The axe gives less friendly fatal casualties. But when you've got 14% extra knight effectiveness, I think the crossbow's still better, I'll be honest with you. Also gives planes advantage, which is going to be a lot of where we're fighting around the Mediterranean. It still could be better, I'll be completely honest. Hello, I propose that this lady... Oh, look, they're catching us out. I talk about the King of Greece and how he might rise up. And then all of a sudden, we're getting marriage request. I'm okay, thank you, I appreciate it, but no, I'm all right. Oh, this is insane. If I could accidentally stumble into Byzantium, that would just be like the cherry on the cake. Look at the Mongol Empire, though. They're getting bigger and bigger, aren't they? They've made it all the way to... almost Finland at this point. I suppose technically still is Finland, right, at this point in time. Wow. Going all the way through Poland. Borders with Hungary. Like, all of Europe is kind of homogenized a little bit. Like, Hungary swallowed up all this in this area. Really surprised Byzantium haven't grabbed Croatia, but they've grabbed, of course, a lot of it there. Jesus. Grabbed the entire Middle East. They're really scary. Oh my god, they've started moving into India. They are really, really, really scary. And the best part is he likes me. Oh, never mind. Guess they're not that impressive. Genghis Khan is dead. Genghis who? Oh, well, that's probably the end of that one, I suppose. Great work. It's not too terrible. Really? They've got a virtuous education trait. That's kind of fun. Mastermind philosopher. Well. Oh, man, I'm going to start murdering. Here I go, murdering children again. What can I say? I just have a natural talent for it. And right on cue. Did I not basically say this exact thing would happen word for word? Hungary and Croatia. Oh. The Basilius is attacking them. Is he taking Croatia? The Byzantine claim on Croatia. I am a fortune teller. I am a sightseer. Not like a sightseer as in like, damn, that's a real nice pillar you got there. I meant like I see like a few like foresight, Huh? They've got this handled. I didn't need to help them out. It's the Byzantine Empire. I think they're good. Bears. There's been a few bear attacks on the edge of town in Orbitello, killing several people each time, and a couple of my minor officials. Send in soldiers to help the guards hunt the beast. That's a good idea. The bears still remain at large. I mean, they are bears. I would argue every bear remains at large unless it's like a koala. Please. 72% chance for the third time in a row that we will kill Count Antoine. Surely. This is fucking insane. This is unbelievable. What's the chance of that happening? Like 6%? No, less, like 3%? Good God. I feel like he must have some sort of like defense that we're not seeing. He's a wizard. He's a witch. I think we'll have him burnt. Heart of the family. Close family pinning up by 15. I want to do whatever will help boost family skills. Friendly council is obviously incredible. It's probably a little bit late. His living child gives you 1 random skill point. All of these are so good. We need to start making some friends. Again, maybe just for the... He's made a couple of friends, but maybe just for the... maybe do we send him to university? Oh my god, we can actually afford it. He will basically... He's guaranteed to come out But I can spend that on so much more useful things for him. No. Resist the urge. It would basically make him level 4 guaranteed, but I think we've got it. Anyway, hello. You want a game of chess? Obviously, we'll just go intrigue. Easy. An excellent match. Thank you. Quite the... I don't know why everybody from Iberia is like, yeah, no, we're going to try and take this guy out at chess. I guess he's made a name for himself on the peninsula, right? All right, let's see some secrets then. This is what I like. Hello, let's get you blackmailed. Let's get you up. One at a time, please. Please, everybody, slow down. Please, get in the queue. Okay, let's get you. And then let's get you as well. Why not? We might as well get these hooks in everybody. Sure, they can explode, but we can just cash them out. Okay. Not that we need the money right now. Now, Rome, there was a pop-up there, and I didn't actually talk about it. Rome has been upgraded to a megalopolis, which is the highest level, ridiculously powerful. We have a building slot in Rome, and as a megalopolis, we can build basically wonders in the city. Hideously expensive. Can we upgrade them like we can? Not as far. That's interesting. That's a good way. I was going to say that's a good way to balance it, but obviously when you've got money, this is horribly overpowered. Monthly learning experience. Oh, don't do this to me. We're already at the cap, but it couldn't hurt to guarantee it, just in case some of our books, I don't know, we get raided and we lose them. Is there anything that can help out with Marshall? Latin Church, all the way at the top. Development growth, control growth. That's pretty fun. Again, anything that helps with Marshall is kind of what I'm after here. Workshops at the highest level? Bloody hell. Station siege weapon up by 40%. That's what we need in the mine. I'm going to try and turn that particular province into whatever can make the siege weapons the best possible. There are a couple of things we can do with that, right? Guilds at the highest level just give tax development growth. Not bothered by that. I wish this reset. Like, remembered. Sorry, didn't reset. Remember where you were. Grand University just gives development growth. What if you upgrade it? Monthly lifestyle experience 5%. Learning level per fame. Fair enough. I don't know if that makes it another university. Maybe that's like the discounted one. Grand Fortress. That give military bonuses. Paris per level of flame +2. Oh, that's pretty good. Build a great fortress and dedicate it to... Oh my god, the great statue, Colossolus II, gives... Holding text is 25%. Oh my god. This is kind of silly. I've got to throw down the Grand Fortress, though. I have to. The Hadrianum. And then the next level is Hadrianum, too, of course. Oh. Integrated with the Aurelian walls of Rome. Fortress is greatly expanded. It shall help defend the eternal cities against barbarians for eons to come. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. We'll rip down all these basic buildings, too. Like, who the hell needs cattle pastures in Rome? Get it gone. We're making enough money that we don't have to give a shit about that. Venice, then. Venice can also get some very unique buildings, right? So we've got Grand Cathedral. We've got different buildings in Venice, like the Great Harbour. We can build walls here. Obviously, there's already Aurelian walls in Rome, so those aren't the same. Grand Fortress. Does that give much to military? It's... Oh, that must be what we're building in Rome. This is just like the generic version. Grand Amphitheatre. Again, we've got the Colosseum in Rome, so probably don't need that one. Lighthouse Fortress. Great Walls. I'm looking for anything that give martial benefits. Hold of this holding 10% archer damage. Isn't terrible. Grand University. Great Library. I don't know. I don't know what to build. Do the Royal Palaces stack, do you reckon? Because that would be insane. We're in a very unique position where we own Rome and Venice, both of which are the megalopolises, or the burges. Oh, it's off the screen. Can I actually not upgrade Venice because it's off the screen? Am I going mad? Can I just, like... What's the upgrade building button? Is there a shortcut for it? Enter. Oh, I was pressing that, and it didn't actually work, so maybe I can't upgrade Venice any further. Possibly because I'm not Republic? Maybe? Because obviously we were able to upgrade Rome. Alright, let's not worry about it then. Honestly, I think let's slap down... I'm going to slap down... We don't need the lifestyle experience because it's already maxed out. Oh, shit. Ah! This is a hard choice. I'm going to slap down another palace. It couldn't hurt to get a little more scheming power for people who aren't schemers, you know. Stand up to the injustice. The poor Caliph, he's been besmirched. We did defend you, don't forget. Let's just see if he's got any artifacts worth grabbing before I go for anything else. Cloak of Mohammed. Again, 4-player chessboard. Oh. That's cool. Yeah, no, I mean, we don't want anything from this guy besides money. To be honest, I don't even really need money right now, but that's okay. Now we dismantle Byzantium, one child at a time. Too far away to interact with. Why the hell are you all the way down there? That could throw a wrench in my plan. Unless we just kill... We could just kill the Basilius and then have this guy succeed, as I did with Venice. Kill him, kill his kid, or kill his kid, then him, because obviously the kid won't be affected by Spymaster or anything like that. I guess we'll kill this fella then, Timotheos. Don't kill the kids first, always kill the adults. I should have done that, because obviously the adults can just go on to have more kids. Just kind of replace numbers. They're like rabbits, you see, these Byzantines. Only the finest ermine and velvet. No, no, no. I do not leave things to legitimize my rule. And we're not saying that out of a place of piety, even though we got pious points for that one. We're doing it as a, you know, because he's kind of convinced. He's convinced himself. He's high on his own farts at this stage. We don't need to do anything. Even though that one was positive, we don't need to do anything. Don't involve anyone if we don't need to. Not the commander. Very good. And he's learned Italian Vulgar already. I mean, he's a genius. Hello. Good at university. Nah, you're right, Limes Arabicus. This kid has 18 stewardship at the age of 12. I chose the wrong education for him, so I'm going to swap him over. We're going to swap him over to stewardship. I'm really glad I didn't manually choose that. What are you good at then, little mini de Saint Agatha? I think obviously diplomacy for you. This kid's being trained in... Oh, intrigue for you, because you can serve as spy master. Limes Arabicus we've set up. Nutcakes is very average. It's really kind of crazy that this kid's probably going to be the worst of all the Karling kids of this generation, which is saying a lot. And another child. Angela. Another genius. It's just... I wonder if, bear in mind the AI was the head of the dynasty when they got to reinforce one genetic trait in the dynasty. I wonder if they chose genius, and because we've got genius and an intelligent character, I wonder if that's influencing it. I think you're so far down the line of succession. We'll just see if we've already got one in the back burner that we can go for here. I'm looking for any dessert-based lady, tiramisu, named after this guy's sister, who was a fantastic servant her entire life. Oh, and of course he loved her or something like that. Bon appetit. Porphyrios is hopefully gone. My wife, culinary activities fueled by Queen Sibylle, Agnes, and Nutcake's constant vine demand for the most memorable meal from my cooks. Obviously, this guy would say, I can't wait, because he absolutely loves sweeties. Please kill this child and get away with it. Boom. The baker's in the area of question. No trace of foul play could be found. I think after you kill like 10 kids, the game really needs to be like, okay, you're obviously not going to be stressed out by killing kids anymore. Right? Am I wrong? I feel like at this point he's for that guy that we're just about to murder. That was his child being murdered was the worst day of his life. For our good friend King Cannoli, it was a Tuesday. Interesting. We're getting some suitors here. Look at this. Emperor Guillaume II of Francia is offering his daughter. Is that his daughter or granddaughter? His granddaughter by. Now she's a bit far down the line of succession though. No. No, I do not believe I will. And he has we have a strong hook on him, so we can get whatever we want here. Ooh, informants. Very good. The murder plot's going very nicely. A wise man. Bloody hell, you are wise. You a dog? What is that? Loyal. Ah, I see. That makes a little more sense, actually, now that I say it out loud. This daughter would be more preferable, because when the emperor dies... and his son takes over, who I presume is his heir. Yes. This guy takes over. We've still got an alliance because we're married to... or my son's married to his daughter. And then when he dies and his son takes over, we've still got the alliance because we're married to his sister. Bonne Robertine Abbeville. She does not have any inheritable traits, but bearing in mind, the next character is all about glory and majesty and power and restoring the Karling dynasty. What better way to do that than to marry him to the granddaughter... daughter and sister of the next 3 emperors of Francia. It seems pretty good. And obviously he's more than happy to accept it. So let's go for it. Thank you. Plush and exotic carpet. He would be honored by such a gift. He accepts the gift. Oh my god, this might be the highest chance we've had to kill him yet. Okay. This is useful to know. Oh, you found secrets. Thank you. Secretly taking someone as a lover? Oh dear, more blackmail at this time of year. Localized entirely on Sardinia. How terrible for you, my friend. This scheme is driving me spare. It's driving me absolutely insane. I should just abduct him and just kill him. Oh, let's just see it through, whatever. Okay, cool. So we've got an alliance for like 3 generations set up with France, and we're maneuvering our way into Byzantium. Very suspiciously, of course. Who is going to educate Princess Minnie de St. Agatha? Well, we were training her in diplomacy, so we're very good at diplomacy at this point. We've really worked our way up. I think that's a cracking play. Hello, would you like a rousing game of Tabula? I don't know what Tabula is, I'll be honest, but I presume I just have to press the intrigue button over and over and over. Wow, these games are easy, aren't they? I've never played it before, but I seem to just be winning all the time. No, it's supposed to... Oh, go. 63% chance of killing him, so it has lowered slightly, but... We actually got him. Peasants went wild, seeing their liege riding through the streets, and tore him and several of his sons from their mounts, beating them to death. We have tied up another loose end. This man had that hook on us, knows of our attempted murder, or probably full-on murder, and now we've dealt with that. I can go back to murdering other people. Far more importantly. We're already killing you, aren't we? So I guess we'll just do this as well. Who could be killing the entire Byzantine family? It's very suspicious. Oh, well, these things happen, don't they? You just make a lot of enemies. A drink to his health. And Timotheos is gone. Very nice. Very, very happy to see it. Oh my god, another diplomacy poet too. Great news. Thicker than water. Personal scheme success chance against family members has increased. Totally irrelevant, of course. Right. How many Byzantines are in our way? Prince Timotheos, Prince Poprikos, Porphyrios, Innocentios. So, Innocentios is the one we're already plotting against, right? You're already scheming against him. Your kid is dead. We're scheming against you. Oh, you're too far away, you're too far away. So they're the ones that we're going to have to somehow try and figure out later on. This kid is already on the murder. Yes. Okay, good. Who can I kill next? We could kill the Emperor himself, but that would obviously mess up succession a little bit. There's no way we can get to this man. Why is he all the way down there? He's like third in line to the Byzantine Empire, and he's all the way down there. I don't know why. Do I want to cash out anything from France? Extra Manual of Martial Arts. It's a famed book. It's a court artifact, so that's bloody pointless. Hang of Him Throne. Again, take it to destroy it, so we have the only throne in the world. French Art of Strategy. It's a court artifact that's worse than what we've already got. I don't think you have anything of value to me, so I'm just going to cash out on that one. You can use again in 5 years, so no big deal. You were just someone that we blackmailed, so I'll take that. Oh my god. The money. Oh, the money. Count Adolf, Mayor Magda. This is good. The money is just insane, isn't it? Could we, like, upgrade Cagliari to be a metropolis? You can only do it with certain cities, right? Oh. Cagliari has to be greater than 30. We actually can. Interesting. Burj, Metropolis, Megalopolis. You need matriculations, Royal Armory, and Cagliari. Oh my god, was there something just stopping me upgrading Venice? Was that it? Did I just not notice? No, there's supposedly nothing stopping us, but there's just not a button there. So maybe Venice can only be upgraded to level 5. Maybe that's the case, and that would make sense given it's Venice. I guess there's just not as much literal physical room for expansion. Venice is quite small. I've walked entirely across Venice before. IRL. Okay. Has it worked? I have no idea. I have no idea about the description. Look at him, though. With his coming of age, my tuition is at an end. As an active and enthusiastic child, it's no surprise that he's done well in his studies of war and combat. It's got to be level 3 at minimum, right? He's shown great aptitude in both battle tactics and management of armies. I'm sure he'll make a fine commander one day. I am sure. Show me. He got level 3. I'm not surprised. Oh! He got famous champion and he got holy warrior. So he didn't get the level 4. Is there an argument that it was worth spending 4,500 gold to guarantee... Oh, not guarantee. Just guarantee level 3. But to probably give him a slightly higher chance of level 4. That's personal choice. I believe I could have invested that better. And I believe I have invested it better. But it's very possible you might disagree. However, he's got 21 martial at the age of 16. I think he's doing fine. Now, CK3, unlike CK2, there isn't a way to upgrade, like education traits, is there? CK3, if you do enough battlefield experience and stuff like that, they'll just upgrade naturally. Or in CK3, if you... CK2, you do good deals in the administration focus, then it'll upgrade you to Midas Touched, they've had a kid called Cornetto. May you grow strong and wise. May you grow strong and wise, my future Byzantine emperor. Because it's male preference, right? So that kid will be the future emperor of the Byzantine Empire. Grind those rose hips. Not that we needed to. And the wilderness could be such a dangerous place. Oh no, he died. Most of the bandits were slain in the fighting. Oh, how terrible. Now who's in line? Where is she? What's her name? It's Demetra. She's still not on the list. Really? Why? Why is this girl ahead of his own daughter? Has he disinherited her? She's a fornicator. She's the daughter of the Basilius. Intrigue courtier, warlike courtier, lover's pox. Has she been disinherited? No. She hasn't. I don't understand why she's not in line to succession over like a granddaughter. Is that the firstborn daughter of the secondborn son? Oh, it is. Oh, he's back in the realm. Ah, great news. Now, I started fabricating a hook on the Basilius because I already had, you know, the murder plots going against everybody that was, I thought, all we needed to do. But now that the daughters, the firstborn daughters of, like, the secondborn son are ahead of the thirdborn daughter, I didn't know that. So, I guess we will start killing all of them. And I think we've got it. So, Timotheos, you can go in the bin. Hello, how you doing? Nice to see you. Serve me well. Very good. Timotheos goes in the bin. We don't need to worry about buffing up these plots. We've got this under fine control. Trust me. 885 gold. No price is too steep for Byzantium. The wet nurse was executed before she could reveal the crime. That is another one down. Okay. Oh, he inherited his brother's title. That's why he came back. Kill him. Kill him now. If the hook fails on... Ooh, hello. We've got a successor. If the hook fails, then I'm very happy to take the L and not worry about fabricating that hook on the Emperor. I just don't think we worry about it. Sorry, on the Byzantine Emperor, that is. I think we don't worry about it. We go back to the murdering and get that done as fast as possible. Because this guy's getting up there in age. He's 68. He could die at any point. He's poor. His health is poor because he's 68. All of his family tends to die around, you know, kind of this, between this and... I don't think we've had a character live to 80, even though we've got octogenarians, ironically enough. I don't think we've had a character live beyond 75. So, let him know what I know. We did actually get the hook. He has a lover. That's okay. It's not a strong hook. Not that I was expecting a strong hook. You know what could help us cement our way in Byzantium? Given that we're trying to be a Mediterranean empire, I feel like the Byzantine Empire is a natural thing to bring into the realm. If we kill... If Karling gets on the throne and we kill enough of them, will it default back to our dynasty, or will it jump... I don't know quite how succession works in CK3 when it's that extrapolated out. We'll find out. But it might default back to our dynasty. It might come back to Cannoli. Do I want to be Byzantine Emperor? No. With a caveat that that would be amazing. That this guy gets no land gains at all throughout his entire life. Then when he's 70, he takes the whole Byzantine Empire without raising a single troop. If we could do that, big if true, I don't think it'll happen. But if it does happen, that'd be amazing. It would be the best thing I could have imagined for this guy. And I would take it. Even though it's a massive pain in the ass, I would take it for sure. And befriend scheme. Who would I even befriend with that? Befriend the Emperor? There's not much point, is there? Befriend your son. Befriend your son. Yeah. Befriend the Pope. Befriend everyone, but befriend your son. He's proven... Look, we put him through the trials, and I think he would become friends with this guy to help manipulate, or to manipulate him, to mold him into that, again, ideal Charlemagne reborn in a way. So I think he has a legitimate reason for doing this. We're already murdering you, right? I'm not going mad. We're already murdering you. Who are we not murdering? You're being murdered. Okay, kill this one as well. And my buildings have been built in Rome and Venice. The Grand Fortress. There it is. Should we just slap the 2 grand down just on it immediately? Why not? I mean, Europe's the one paying for this right now. So Venice can't actually upgrade the Royal Palace because it doesn't have a metropolis. And I don't think, again, I don't think we can actually build the metropolis in Venice. It could just be the case that it's off the screen. In that case, I'll just test something quickly. Oh my god, there was a button. How much have I missed because the window was too small? Ah, shit. Well, I hope this is okay to watch. Let me know how it is. Look, if it's only this that so far I've noticed it's been a bit weird, so we can just scale it, you know, as and when it's relevant. The Cisalpine culture has not got matriculations. Oh, so if we just convert Venice culture, we can, in theory, upgrade it? In theory? Let's give it a go, then. Yeah, sure. Promote culture in Venice, then. Why not? We lose a little bit of monthly cash, but I think that's worth the trade. How terribly tragic. Eustathia is dead. Everybody thinks she fell by accident. Another child. That's crazy, eh? This is actually 100% GUI render scale, so it's just default. I guess it's just because there's so much text on the screen, it goes a little bit loud. Right, okay. Shit. How close are we now? What's the name of this bloody child I'm trying to get to succeed? She's still not on there. Demetra, she's still not on there. Propkos Constas, Timotheos. Who the fuck are you? You? You're dead? Recalculate the succession then, though? It's definitely not just male only. There she is. She's finally there. We've got to kill 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Happily. Joyfully. Perhaps one would even dare say if they were sadistic. Romanos Oranos is also an amazing name. Romanos Oranos. That is so good. Shall we pull down a building that isn't massively helping? Like, we're not going to host any grand tournaments in Venice. I don't really care about minor bonuses here and there when we could swap that out for one of the unique buildings, something far more valuable to me. I mean, even the workshops would be better. What do you think? Grand University. What does that give again? Renowned lifestyle experience plus 5%. I wouldn't say it's hyper relevant to us right now. I like the Great Harbor, I think. Massive taxes from there. It would take a long time to pay itself off, but why not? It's a really hard choice, though, isn't it? What have we got going? We've got the Royal Palace. What does the Great Lighthouse do when it's upgraded? Taxes, development growth, levy size, raid time. That's not bad. I like it because it's just kind of weird and unique. The amphitheater at the highest level does army gold maintenance down by 10%. Oh, shit. That's so good. Let's do it. I'll take the amphitheater. That sounds fun. Ooh! He gained wounded. We trained for a tournament and he gained wounded. Oh, shit. The only outcomes were gaining prowess. So I was like, yeah, whatever. Just do it. I didn't take into account because of his age. That could. Okay. I was on edge a little bit there. Like, we're not ready to swap over here. Agnes, my dear friend, has caught wind that I'm trying to improve my standing with him, and she's going to help. Oh, that's nice. She gets a favor hook, but if she does anything wrong, of course, she will go the way of the current Byzantine dynasty. Izzadin has decided that his time in Cagliari has come to an end. He is disappearing. Fine. Goodbye. See you later. Someone's found out about a plot to kill... Oh, Romanos Oranos. We already had a 30% success chance on that one. Really? Is that because it's been unveiled? I mean, look. If we start bribing people, this is very, 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 very dangerous because all of these people know about the plot. We're inviting 2 weak links. That might be 2 more people to murder, but we're so close to greatness. We've got to try and max this out, right? What's 4 more people? We'll take it up to there. I think that's fine. 91% is truly okay. That's absolutely fine. I think I'm happy to keep going with that and keep this going in the Byzantine Empire. We could obviously flip her over to help out with plots, but I think we're fine right now. Let's take that. Thank you. Sorry, does that say embezzled 130 gold? I'm glad you've given us the exact amount. That's so funny. Ooh, Propikos is... Prokopios is gone. Goodbye, Prokopios. This is crazy. I can't believe that there might be a Karling on the Byzantine throne. Who could have seen that coming? Right, who's in line now? Show me. She's now 3rd in line. Count Constas, we're already killing. Konstantinos Oranos. Oh, hello. How you doing? Nice to see you. Oh my god. The Pope likes us so much, he's willing to give us gold. More specifically, he's willing to give us 2,568 gold. We're about to bankrupt the Pope. That's why he's never been able to give us any money before, because we're so wealthy, our monthly income is so high, the Pope has to be able to pay us the money that we want. We just bankrupted the Pope. And he's also going to give us a claim. How can you call this man the devil when he is so beloved by the Pope would bankrupt... I mean, we're just on a level of deceit and intrigue that's on a whole new level. We just got the Pope to bankrupt I was going to say the Vatican City, but we own the Vatican City. We took the Pope's house, and the Pope's paying me for the bloody pleasure of it. This is a whole new level of intrigue that I can't even begin to describe to you all. Oh, sick, there you go. We're friends with Savalum. Now, my good friend Dale has said you can give your family members artifacts. Now, I said this to him. I was a little remiss to give them artifacts because I was concerned that they might give it away. But for something like artifacts that give experience, I think I don't have a choice but to give it to him. Right? I think I just have to give it to him. Now, I prefer the crossbow, right? So here's what we're going to do. We'll give him all the manuals. And I just don't want him to sell them. And I don't know quite how it works with this mod. He might just decide, yeah, I'll fuck it. Let's just sell them. I need a bit of money. So maybe I'll send him a gift with it too, just to top up his coffers so he's not tempted to give these away or anything like that. He's a smart boy. I don't think he would. Greek about warfare. There you go. You cannot equip that because that's actually a core artifact. But you know what? We'll give it to him anyway. Okay. I've given him everything I think is relevant. He's got the prize axe. He's got the books totally equipped. Marshall does 10%, 20% plus another 15 for 35 plus another 20. So he's got 55% extra martial lifestyle experience. I think it's probably fairly safe to say he will have chosen martial as his lifestyle experience, right? What do you mean not feeling well? Severe penalty. Don't you do this to me. Did someone try and assassinate him? Extra vigilant. Watchful. Someone's trying to kill him. Someone tried to poison him. Hold. Hold everything. The problem with having a family of geniuses raised by a psychopathic plotter is the apple might not fall too far from the tree. What if we find schemes in our court? Is that better than trying to disrupt schemes? If he dies, I will be furious and vengeful. Who arrived? Oh, I loved you and Barbie. Welcome. You look a little different. What do you want? A child lost in the forest. It happens tragically often. Oh, dear. Oh, Romanos, I hope you're not afraid of spiders. Spiders don't talk. They say children are the future. This one's dead. It was useful to know. Thank you. And the spider has killed the guy. That was the one I was concerned about the most. That's moved her up 2 more ranks in succession, right? It's now just Count Konstantinos, which I believe we're still plotting against, are we not? Very good. Let's make sure that some of the other successes... Let's try and keep a... oh my god, Cornetto Karling, Sybil Karling. Oh. Oh, what have I done? If we kill this man, it's ours. Oh my god. Don't even bother starting any other plots. Just breathe this moment in. Enjoy. Relish and savor it. I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to do that. No, we're not doing any other marriages right now. Let me just enjoy this particular moment. Confidence. Lower stress game for friends. We get so little stress game anyway. It doesn't matter right now. Okay. This is it. This is it, isn't it? Bon appetit. And we've done it. Who is this? Oh, he had a child before. Oh my god, another one had a child before they died. You son of a bitch. You son of a... Kill his wife. Kill the Basilius' wife, because he could just have another child. He could just have a son. And then we kill the Basilius himself. Give the other plots all time to breathe. Make sure they fire first. Oh, shit. No, we don't need to worry about that. Oh no. Ailing with age, befuddled. Where was I going? Why did I come in here? I could have sworn... Right, I was looking for a something. Was it urgent? I had to get back to someone quickly. Next week? Yeah, I think so. Ah, there it is. That's what I wanted. That's what I needed for... Oh, he's losing his mind a little bit. Ooh. Judice Malik has made an attempt on the life of my son, Savalum. We've uncovered him. We've uncovered him. I need to plan my next move. I've got my next move right here. A dagger. Does it send a bigger message to imprison him? What do you mean an act of tyranny? Do we not know? I guess we haven't revealed that we know yet, right? So I guess I expose him. And now I can imprison him, legitimately, I believe. Correct. Boom. Get in my prison. We will just... I think it's better to reveal to the... I thought it was naked then. Reveal to the ram what you know. So that we know, like, hey, don't mess around with this anymore. This is your one chance. Oh, but if we tell the ram that we know and then we kill him... Oh, I like that idea. You have something that belongs to me. What have I got? What have I got that's yours? Game the artifact. What artifact is it, though? What if I just... There's something that belongs to me. Duke Guntram. 20 prowess versus our 12. If I just decline, we just lose prestige. Yeah, now you're good. Yeah, but no. Just love the idea. Dear Duke Guntram, no. Signed, King Cannoli. This is a good time. I cannot believe we've accidentally stumbled into the Byzantine Empire. I wasn't even thinking about that when I arranged that marriage, but yet, here we are. Sometimes... She's a lover. This needs to not be revealed, because people might doubt that my great pox-infested son... Oh my god, a plague on my house. Is this the Lord striking us down? How shocking. Oh dear, okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's okay. It's just a coincidence. Let those plots have a little time to breathe, then we kill the Basilius. We're going to kill his heir, and then his other heir, and then the Basilius dies, and then... sorry, Theophylactos, Count Constantinos. Theophylactos. Count Constantinos? Wait, who the fucking hell's Count Constantinos? Whoa, 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 whoa. I now can't fire another murder plot on the Basilius, can I, for a few more years? Fuck, I wish I'd have slowed down slightly. Who are these people? Where are they coming from? Constantinos. Oh, it's just because it hasn't recalculated yet. Oh, you bitch. Oh, dear. Sabile is a deviant. Whatever. Whatever. We're not... they're soulmates. You would not out her like that. Could just abduct and hang him, couldn't we? That would be brutal. What? Should we just embrace the madness and just be like, let me show you a power plate. We hang him and then the Karlings end up on the Byzantine throne. There's nothing they can do to stop it. Oh. Oh my god, what a power play that would be. It still says count. You're really freaking me out with that. Recalculate the succession, you piece of shit. Countess Gregoria. Where do these kids keep coming from? So I have just dropped 1,700 gold in commissioning a new epic. Of course, we will always go with renown for this one. God damn, this bloody dynasty is proving to be a right pain in the ass, isn't it? Nah, we don't need to worry about that. We don't need to worry. I'm just hoping my guy lives long enough now that we can actually kill all of the members of this bloody dynasty. Because it's getting really out of hand here. So, hold on. Gregoria. So you... Okay, so that makes sense. You inherited... I guess when she inherited, she jumped up succession because then she was a countess? Maybe? I don't really know how it works. Evidently. So you die. And then I guess we'll start abducting Basil himself. Oh! Limes Rabicus comes of age. Oh, level 2 education. Damn, level 2 education and my man's still got 25 stewardship. I can't be mad. I really cannot be mad. He's also our best diplomat by a long way, so you're sacked. You're clearly going to be sacked for Savalum, so we can start getting some field experience. Cornetto Karling is our spy master. Tell me it hasn't worked, though. Son is the best chancellor. Well, they're not... He's the best chancellor. The marshal, Savalum, he's very, very good. If he was not ill, was there be any impact on that? No, he just needs to build himself up a little bit. Cornetto, our best spy master. No, we need his kid to come out with... He's our best steward still. We get another kid to come out with better diplomacy, right? We've got some others being trained up. Damn. Told you, his family would make for good tools for furthering this realm, and they've done it. Okay, whatever. No. It doesn't matter. Crusader feudal taxes due. Yeah, please do. That's good. Thank you. The Hadrianeum has been constructed in Rome. Amazing. Really, really nice to see. So we're going to do anything else with Rome at this point. I need to rip something down to build something else, right? Regimental barracks. I think we could probably afford to get rid of that, huh? I'm going to have to, again, change the interface. Farms and fields aren't really offering us a massive amount, so that can go. And we'll swap that out for, again, whatever is big and grand, another royal palace. Because we're going to make that our capital, right? Oh, I paid her off because she started a faction after I blackmailed her. And then this child 890 gold on top. We're running kind of short on cash here, but that's okay. We still have not been caught for a, quite frankly, landslide of bodies, which I think is a Cannibal Corpse song. How are we looking now? This kid's next on my to-kill list. You're good. I would like to kill your what? She's pregnant. Oh, shit. Just take her as well. Oh, my God, she's pregnant. No, 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 you're going to ruin everything. Let's hope it's a child. Let's hope it's a child. Yeah, I fucking hope I would. Be weird if it was a puppy or something. Let's hope it's a son. That too. Oh, God, and this epic's probably going to also do me in. He's escaped my dungeon. I have another man to murder. Put him on the list. What a shit. Maybe he's just understood the message at this point, but I'm still going to have him killed, because that's like a bit of a slap in the face, isn't it? Oh, this epic is costing a lot of money. Never mind, go, leave. Okay. See it done? No. There's nothing being found here. We already know who's doing the plot. Support my schemes, because we're not quite 100% with some of them now. Oh, God. This is very expensive. Duke Leontios is gone, that's fine. What a story history can tell. 300 renown, thank you. We've got to be close to the next legacy, right? We're actually not far off. Actually not far off at all. Very good. Work complete. Thank you. Continue to serve me honorably, Agnes. You've done a great job. Oh. This is really freaking me out. Someone's trying to steal from me. I don't care. I just do not care. Single mind, single focus at this point. We've got to get that. We've got to get that bloody wife out the way. She's going to throw a spanner in the works. If that is a son, I will scream and cry. It was a daughter. It was a bloody daughter. I think that's fine. I think we don't have to worry about that. Oh, bon bon appetit. And... Eugenius' ability to make friends is probably valuable to my schemes. He's not careful around others as he should be. He's too fond of dropping vague hints. Oh, God. He remains undetected. Okay. We've killed another child so much that... oh, my God, we've stressed him out. Wow. I suppose we have just killed, like, 16 kids. That's not really much of a surprise. That's okay. You can just, like, deal with it. A trip to the brothel for his old age. No, stay focused. He's never been a brothel man. I'm not just going to, like, throw it away now because he's so close to dying. I'm going to play him intently. Why? Did he disinherit her? Why is everybody but her? Oh, because this kid was born in the purple. Shit. Is that genuinely it? Oh my God, another kid to kill. Oh, Jesus, it never ends. Well, if we abduct the Basilius, he can't have any more kids, right? Soon he will be at my mercy. I hope he likes his new quarters. We kill his daughter. We hang him publicly. His daughter takes possession. We kill her. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. Trust me when I say I know what I'm doing. Okay. 12 months on that one. 12 months on that one. Must have been a misunderstanding. No. I would never. Well, it doesn't matter too much. She's gone. Someone's made something in Sicily. That's fine. Oh, I just got to hope he doesn't escape. And we've got to hope that this plot fires before this plot. And it will. Look, it's slightly ahead. Queen Sybil game pregnant. That's fine. It's an 8th genius child, huh? Welcome. Have some poison spice wine. We just killed a man called Prospero. I think quite famously that's a terrible idea. Something about him controlling the seas and sinking your boats. And another diplomacy perk. I know I said we weren't going to play for an hour, but that was before I knew that we were in line to take the whole of the Byzantine Empire. So, like, I can't be held responsible for my actions. Fuck off. Ah, very good. Bon Robertine Abbeville and Sevelum Karling are now married. She's, like, fine. She's irritable. She's not the nicest of wives, but she will do. That's fine. I love that she's wearing the pointiest hat to try and, you know, to try and make their wedding look slightly less silly. That's good. Luke Karling. He's another genius. He's another genius. Jean Meringue. We haven't had a meringue in a while. Tiramisu. I didn't forget to rename any. Minute to Saint Agatha. Spira. Limes Arabicus. Savalum. Nutcakes. Cornetto. Every single kid has been genius. And now, the grand... How did she come out? Oh, that's okay. Flamboyant trickster, that's fine. She's pretty crap, to be fair. And now, all of my scheming and planning. Watch. Kill the kid. Oh, shit. We failed. I'm not ready to kill her. We're not ready to kill her. We can't kill her. That would ruin everything. Put it back by 4 months. Oh my god, I didn't take this into account. Send in the resources. That's fine. Come on, please, 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 please. While I was outside in Tagino, I noticed a gold coin fell out of his pocket. Again, we're trying to be kind. Give him the money back. As if it wasn't a poisoned coin. No. Don't cast Amontillado. Hold. Oh, my spy master has come to me with a discovery, certain that my agent, Duke Eugenios, is scheming against the Basilius. He's trying to kill him. If he kills him now, that would destroy my plot. So we throw him in jail as well, because that would absolutely annihilate the plot. If he kills him now, I'm not sure about the order of succession. I think it would go to her, and then it would go to her sister when she dies, so it probably wouldn't upset the apple cart too much. As long as the sister doesn't die first, that's the important aspect. We'll not pay anybody's tuition. Okay, no, we need more time. The child dies first. Okay, the plot for the child is ahead. Here we go. Hope you're sitting comfortably. This is it. Hold on. My friends. Sound foundations. Because that's what we need. More skill points. 875 gold to kill the kid. And she's gone. He was mercifully executed before he could mention me in the force by. Okay. Let's double check the succession. She's finally there. About time too. The first member of the Karling group. KL. Karling group. Thank you. KG, I suppose. Doesn't really work so well. Do not. You see, it's a two-pronged plan. We kill the Basilius. She is now Basilia. And then, simultaneously, in a two-pronged attack, just as the rope hangs the Basilius and his daughter finds out, she dies. And then, my God, who sits on the throne of the Byzantine Empire but Cornetto Karling? My friends, I humbly bow before you. Thank you for watching. See you all tomorrow.